Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. Look at that lazy dog. Bella, come here girl. Come here. Come on, show me your tricks. Come here. Good girl. Sit. Sit. Give me your paw. Lay down. Up. Up. Good girl. Good girl. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I just thought I'd give you guys a little update on how my project is coming along. And let me back up here so you guys can see what's going on. I can bring you in for a close-up. As you can see, it doesn't look like much has changed, but I've got a lot done here in the last couple of days. And believe it or not, when you see what it looks like, it doesn't give it justification as to how much work actually had to go into this. So what I've done is, as you can see, there's a plastic sheathing on the ceiling that goes throughout the whole ceiling. And I went ahead and sealed the edges with a sealing caulk, all right, all the way around, or I guess you can say the perimeter all the way around, all right. Above this plastic, what you see is I put some house wrap here as the layer below the insulation. And the reason I did that is because I stuffed about R48 or R45 insulation in there. I've got the 1.5-inch foam insulation up against the deck, and then I stuffed R38 insulation up on top of that, or below that, if you want to say it that way. And then I held it all in with the house wrap. And then, as you can see, these are 1.5 by 2s. See these 1.5 by 2 pieces of lumber? I went all the way down. I went all the way down the ceiling, securing that house wrap to the deck with the 1.5 by 2s. And then, as you can see, I put the plastic over it. So, like I said, it doesn't seem like a lot, but boy, a lot of work just to get this far. So now the next step is going to be tomorrow, because I'm done today. I've been out here for about 4.5, 5 hours, and that's enough for me. I'm getting too old for this stuff. So tomorrow what I'm going to do is I'm going to start clearing off the bottom of this wall, as you can see here, all the way across. I'm going to be clearing all that off, cutting off all that 1/2-inch insulation that's up against the wall. And then I'm going to start framing in my floor. So I'm going to frame in my floor probably up to around here, where you can see the Alaskan pipeline. That's what I call the Alaskan pipeline in my house, because what that is, I don't know if you guys know or not, but that's my electrical wire going out to my service pole out in the back of my property. So that thing goes from the middle of my house where my electrical box is, it goes all the way back there where you can't even see the pole from here. And it's about a total of 350 feet. So don't ask me how much I had to pay for that wire, because it was pretty sickening. But I'm going to put a floor in, or I'm going to start framing in a floor from that end down there to about here. Okay? And then this area right here, I'm going to leave without a floor, at least for now, because I picked up a 500-gallon tank. I think I told you guys this. And somewhere in this area here, where you see that sandbag, around that area, I'm going to start digging a hole slowly but surely, because I can't really do too much digging. But I'll start digging a hole probably at least a foot deep to the circumference of the diameter of the tank. And then I'm going to bring the tank and put it in there, and then I can build the rest of the floor around it. So that's how far I've gotten today. Like I said, it doesn't seem like too much has gotten done, but as you can see, I'm pretty satisfied with how it came out. Everything looks halfway decent. Everything looks like it's sealed pretty well. And if I do anything else, I will probably go over the ceiling. I will probably put some of these 4x8 1/2-inch insulation panels on the ceiling, because they're not that expensive, and it'll cover up the plastic and keep any of this plastic, keep any of these staples here that you see, keep any of these staples like this one right here from popping out, or the plastic popping from it. It'll keep that from happening. And it would only cost me probably about $80 to get these. They're like 10 bucks a piece, and I would only need about 8 of them to do this whole room, to do the ceiling of the whole room. So let me go ahead and show you guys the tank that I got. That way you guys know what these tanks look like. You probably already do. I'm sure if you're from Alaska, you definitely know what it looks like. But there's the tank that I got the other day. I was going to get a new one. I could have gotten a brand new one for just shy of $600. But I found this one on Craigslist for $400. And it's the same size, 500 gallons. So I'll take this tank here. And surprisingly, they don't weigh that much. They're just plastic. But they are very sturdy, and they do a good job for what they're supposed to do. So that's what I have planned for tomorrow, is continuing with the floor. And hopefully I'll be able to get the floor at least framed in so that I can start digging that hole. And it'll probably take me all week to dig that hole little by little. And once I get that tank in there, I'll complete framing the floor around the tank, and then I'll start laying down the actual floor, you know, the floor plywood, or the subfloor, I guess you can call it, which is going to be the floor, because I'm not putting any flooring in there. I might put some carpeting, some, you know, indoor, outdoor carpeting, but probably not. You know, it's just going to be a storage area. So that's it for now, ladies and gentlemen. Just a quick update. I am now going to go take a shower, get cleaned up, go grab something to eat, and then try to enjoy the rest of this day, because look at this. It is a beautiful day out. This right here is why we put up with the winters in Alaska, because it is just beautiful out. The only thing that would make it better is if my family was here. But they'll be here soon. Hopefully here in the next 2-3 weeks they'll be home, and things will be back to normal. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, well, having said that, ladies and gentlemen, remember to be good to each other. Remember that when good people do good things happen. Remember to reach one, teach one, and repeat. If we all did this, the world would be a better place. And you know that it will be a better place. Many blessings to all of you and your families. This is Alaska Prepper. I'm out.